the T. Netsuke.
Shibai.
Yami Shibai.
Yami
Yami Shibai.
Shibai. Yami Shibai. Hello and welcome to the Shibai Dang it podcast, hosted by me, the Germ, joined by
Boom. Back again with a different lighting scheme. I bought a lamp. It's ghosty.
nice and
You
warm
should start the
colors.
episode. You should start the episode with you saying it correctly. Yami Shibai. Yami Shibai. And then go,
Immediately
hello,
mess
welcome
it up.
to
Yeah, that's a really good idea. It's like the gears were going, then all of a sudden they were just gone. It's like, what?
Tongue got tied.
So one of you by a 10th or 11th season, I will get it.
You were
Yami
doing good
Shibai.
like a few episodes ago.
Well, I'm consistent in my inconsistency.
True. That's all you can ask for.
Your lighting does look really good.
Thank you.
Very natural.
The lamp wasn't intended for video lighting, but it's definitely improved.
Hmm?
I like the general dynamic now. We've got all the darkness.
And like
You
the
can see
nice
out my window.
in a nice building, like the lights on the building look really nice.
Those are people's apartments. So if you look back there, you might see somebody in their underwear.
Or maybe the wall woman climbing up the wall.
That is also possible. I don't see anything that interesting though.
I won't tell you if it happens.
Is that good or bad?
Well, based on the episode, I think because he noticed the wall woman came over, I think.
Yeah,
But who knows?
That's what my interpretation was also.
Just make sure your bathroom door's closed. You'll be fine.
I always close it because it's too stinky in there otherwise.
Oh no. I might as well start. We'll talk about the episode right after.
Yeah.
Step up and have a look. It's time for Yami Shibai. Episode title. Okay. We talked about this too. Netsuke.
Netsuke.
Netsuke. Dang it.
Netsuke was good attempts. That's another sound that actually exists in the Japanese language. So
actually, I don't think the name comes up in the episode.
It does.
I think
it does
I'm okay.
once. I'll point out when that happens.
Okay. I probably have it written down. I just don't remember. We join a college student helping her grandmother with her small store. They talk about her grandfather and how happy he would be with her taking a few of his things.
The store just looks like their house. I'm kind of confused by that part of the story.
I know in other anime, I've seen like a small store that just goes out to the street that's like a house. I think it is a thing.
It's weird that's like pictures of her grandfather. It's like a box of what looks like old toys. Like this didn't need to be a store.
It's true. Like, does that add anything to the episode? Maybe the
It's
end. But beyond that. Anyway. The college student spots a box, and her grandmother says that it was her grandfather's favorite thing. When the grandmother was younger, she tried to touch it, and he was furious with her for some reason.
I think that's the point when she says it was his Netsuke.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that or not written it down.
And then the granddaughter's like, "What's Netsuke?"
And she must not know neither.
Grandmother just doesn't answer the question.
Oh yeah. If you don't know the answer, that's what you have to do.
Deflect.
She opens the box to find 2 earrings made to look like faces. She thinks they're cute, so her grandmother lets her take them. A time later, she's out in town wearing her new earrings. She hears a whisper, "Give them back." But we don't see who said it. My bet it's that old man.
That was what I thought too.
Look at him back there. He's guilty. Later in the night, while walking down the road, she hears the whisper again and spots 2 blurry figures across the road following her. Suspicious. She ducks down an alleyway, hoping the two I messed this part up. We're just conveniently getting on that conveniently timed bus. The 2 were just getting on that conveniently timed bus. Yeah. It's kind of weird the buses in this episode.
Yeah, because like there's like that one there, and then when she runs away in a second, there's another bus.
The buses are very impressive in Japan.
So regular.
She peeks back down the alleyway and sees the two following, reaching out to grab her. They're covered in darkness, but they seem to be in women's. I've put this word and I forgot how to say it.
Kimonos.
Kimonos. Thank you. The Japanese traditional dress. She runs down the alley. The two right behind her. The college student hears, "Give it back." And while running, she asks, "Give what back?" Another bus comes to a stop at the end of the alleyway. Wow, that Japanese bus schedule must be impressive. I had that joke in there.
Oops.
Oh, did you change the lighting?
No, there was a light that just came on, and I just noticed it. Like, over
Oh
there.
yeah, it just went off.
They're watching TV or something.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they're watching you. The camera focuses in on her left earring, and we see the mouth moving, stating, "Give my face back." The hands grab out at her, but they knock off one of her earrings, causing it to fall into the ground, breaking into 7 pieces. She makes it. Sorry.
Specific number of pieces.
Yep. Oh, it's almost like I'm pointing something out. She makes it back onto the bus, escaping. Oh, sorry. She makes it onto the bus, escaping. She goes back to her grandmother's shop to give back the earrings, apologizing she lost the other. Before the grandmother takes the earrings, she says that there's a visitor for her. We see one of the visitor's faces, which is broken into 7 pieces. The end.
Dun, dun, dun.
But like, before we start to discuss anything else, they give them credit. The earring, like, look at how the earring broke, like around the right eye, through the mouth. They did replicate that on the face.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Like, mad respect for good detail there.
Attention to detail.
Yep, attention to detail. Yep.
I must say though, they probably should have specified what they wanted back if they wanted it back that badly.
Ghosts just don't do a good job of like telling you their needs. That's what I've learned.
Verbal communication. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's creepier if they're vague.
I'm sure she would have given back your faces if she had known.
Yeah, if you just go up and say, "Hey, could I please have your earrings?" She'd probably be like,
"I'm sorry to inconvenience you, but I'm a ghost and your grandfather stole our faces. Would you mind?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, that completely changes my opinion of him. Here, take your faces back. I'm sorry."
Why did he value their face earrings so much?
I don't know. I tried to look up the name online and nothing really came up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Her grandfather seems kind of untrustworthy.
So maybe there's a tradition or something to do with this, but I couldn't find it.
Let me do an on-the-fly research. Let's see.
I know no one in the comments seemed to mention it either.
Netsuke is a miniature Japanese sculpture, but there's nothing about spirits getting trapped in it. All right, let's go, and we're back.
He found nothing else.
There was no interesting research to be had.
Beyond what the name means?
They're just tiny wooden carvings or something like that. There's nothing spooky about them.
So one thing I wanted to mention about this episode, the extras in the background don't have faces either.
That's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're supposed to be ghosts.
No. I think it's just a stylistic choice, save time. But it kind of does hurt this episode a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
The differentiation between like the random people on the train platform. I interpreted where she was. It's like a train platform.
I
but
think
maybe
it was a bus
or something.
Platform. Let's go
and
find
the
out.
ghost was like not very much. Could be a tram platform. Could be a lot of things.
There were a lot of buses. No, you're right.
Looks
Definitely
like train
train.
tracks.
Definitely
Yeah.
train. Oops. A little too early for that comment. I have a few other comments. Do you have anything else to say?
No, let's see what you got.
Do you think some Elmer's glue would help with that broken face?
Definitely. I mean, it doesn't have to be product placement. It could be any kind of glue, to be honest.
I just thought it was funny to name them out. Let's see. Uh, oh yes. We already mentioned this, how proper communication could help. I know you have a racket going, but don't underestimate good communication skills. I want to read that part out.
A racket? What do you mean by that? Oh, like you mean like their that's their thing?
Their
is
whole
being
creepy
vague?
racket thing.
Oh, I see. I see. Sometimes you use that word to describe like an illegitimate business. So I thought
I
you were
know it's
saying
either. I
that
know.
the shop was like a racket of some kind.
Maybe I meant both. The grandmother refers the two ghosts as he, but they appear to be female.
Does she say he? I thought she said somebody was here to see you.
I think she says he, I think.
I can't remember. I don't remember saying he though.
I do have to go over like scene by scene to find everything, so I think I'm right in this.
Interesting.
I think he says he's in back or something.
Weird.
It doesn't look like a he.
It does definitely not look like a he.
Maybe that chin though. Maybe. Do you see that? Like, see that chin?
Strong chin for sure. Very square.
You know, it would probably help as well if they didn't look exactly like people other than the broken face.
The broken face is kind of creepy.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just don't think it's the strongest monster they've had. Creature.
At least it was a ghost story this time, though.
That's
People
true.
have been complaining about that.
Yeah. Oh yes, and the call out to the animators for keeping consistency between the two scenes. I appreciate that.
Yes.
That was all my discussion points.
I feel like I didn't really have that much to say about this episode. It was kind of
not really. It's
straightforward.
Not bad.
There wasn't really any. I guess it was kind of a twist.
Like,
and Yami Shibai never really answers questions. Honestly, they always leave them open. So
I don't mind leaving it open. I just don't feel like there's that many questions. Why did the grandfather steal their faces? Why was it his most cherished object?
Who are they?
Who are they? That's true.
What is does the face bring you power or something? Why was the Netsuke in the shop?
Yeah, that's
was he trying to sell it? Maybe there's other haunted objects in the shop.
Why was he such a dick to his wife about it?
That too.
Couldn't have just explained it to her? Like, okay, you ready for the first comment?
Yeah. So Rito 2 Ru said,
we've had their comments before.
You want your face back?
Yeah.
They're a recurring guest. You want your face back? Wait right here. I'll get a Sharpie. I don't think that would work too well on their dark, shadowy faces.
That's true. Sunflower 33 says, don't be greedy. It only makes you lose face. Boom, boom.
Hey, nice. Well-deserved 70 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Dizzy Sticks said, what kind of shit did Gramps collect?
That's a good question.
That's our question too. Maybe there's other haunted things in the store.
Oh, that's a good point. I like that. Like, not only the faces.
Some kind of like spirit cursed object store or something.
All those toys, children's toys, they're actually all cursed. Every single one of them.
It's kind of creepy. A little bit
I like
cursed.
that. It gives it more depth. Small Lady 01 says, Grandma set you up. It's true.
Maybe.
Every way she could have set her up, she did.
She was a little bit suspicious too.
Oh, I don't know what they are. Take them.
Please take them.
Oh, before I take those back, there's someone waiting for you. Oh, Grandma.
Somebody's got to learn a lesson the hard way.
Oh, I'm sorry for this one.
No. Cryptic Crunch. That sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure they've been on the channel before.
We may have had them before.
Said, estates can be like that. items of dubious provenance that end in a face-off with some former owner over. That doesn't make sense, but it's okay.
Like they're
Well,
fighting
it's
over the
possible
object. That's what
to
he's saying.
recognize such items prima facie, especially if the owner hid them without a reason on the face of it. Hmm. I think they're trying to be creepy here. I think
Maybe.
that's their intent.
But I just like the like bringing up even like real life. Well, who knows if ghosts are real or not? But like even in real life, like if they've hidden an object, it might be from not great means.
Yeah, state sales are kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah.
You think about it, like these people like treasured these items while they were alive, and now that they're gone, you're just taking them. Like,
Yep.
it's a weird concept.
Or it's garbage.
Most of the time.
Lost its reason for being important. What do you do?
That's what makes garbage.
Saint McKeel says, "I guess the old man hid them away because he couldn't stand to face them." Winky face.
Too many puns in these comments. Come on.
That was the last comment. Not the strongest comments, but they're fun. Or not the strongest
And
episode, to be fair.
there wasn't that many comments on this episode in general.
No. So themes and metaphors. What were you thinking?
I thought there could be something to the secrets and the past of your grandparents, potentially having implications on your own life. You inherit their sins, I guess, in a way.
It kind of we've had this similar discussion before.
Yeah, there's definitely been other episodes with that theme, but I can't remember which one.
What's the clown face episode? Family.
Oh yeah, the second one.
Yeah, like they laugh all night.
Yeah.
We definitely had the discussion on that one. Family Matters? Was that what it was called? I don't remember.
I feel like something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like this could easily be that same message again. Because like what I've written is careful what you inherit, you don't know how they got it.
That too, I guess. I mean, it's like other than estate sales, what is that called when something gets like repossessed and they auction it off?
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if there's a word for that, but I've always found those kind of creepy too. Like the people don't want to be parted with whatever is being sold. So are you making an enemy, even though you're getting a good deal?
Potentially.
Not worth it.
So what is your personal score?
I'm going to go with... It's a little bit boring. You say 6.
6? I almost completely agree. I gave it a 5. I thought it was dead center middle of the road.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was like terrible.
Tell a story while I do the math.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was a podcast host that could not add numbers.
Okay, I'm good. I was interested to see where the story goes.
Reality at all.
Yeah. So it's 11. Believe it or not, it's 11.
And where does that sit? Probably around the bottom part, I would say. We've liked quite a few.
Let's see. A touch lower than the middle. It ended up at number 7.
I've noticed that we've gotten... I don't know if season 2 is better than season 1. I don't think it is. But we've gotten more lenient with our ratings.
1 better so far.
But I think on average, we can check this in the recap episode. Yeah. But I think on average, we've rated these episodes higher.
I think so too. But they're like... But except for Bugged, which I gave a 2. Oh, Farewell Confess... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say there were more bad episodes in the first one. But maybe not. Maybe we'll have to take a real close look.
Make the call then. I feel like season 1 is better, though.
Would you like to know what is between?
Yeah, sure.
It's above Bugged, which makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And it's below number 6, which is a tie between Kitschy, Kitchen and Ami-san.
Okay, that seems about right, I guess.
Yeah.
Honestly, Bugged was bad and like really creepy, but maybe that was a good thing.
Like, to me, it wasn't like I didn't enjoy it, but I don't think it was
Yeah,
like
I never want to see that again.
no. I'd watch it above some episodes though. Would you like to know the name of the next episode?
Yes,
It
I
gives
think
you something to work with.
at least better than
Bringer
Netsuke. Let's go.
Bringer drums.
Bringer drums?
Bringer drums.
Oh man, I have no idea. There's
Maybe it's a cursed marching band.
I can't even feel the guess. There's a girl lying in bed and they say, "Bring her some drums. Bring her drums."
You nailed it. That's what the episode's about.
That's the best I got. That's all I got.
Thank you for joining me, Ghosty.
It's been real. Till the next one. Bring her drums.
Thank you, whoever joined us. Thank you for being you. Bye.
Bye bye.